All right, it's week 7 of the RWRS Street Stock Shootout. We're here at Stafford Motor Speedway. Let's go ahead and take a look at your grid. Starting on pole tonight, no surprise, going to be Jesse Gordon for Hayes and Boots Motorsports. To his outside, he'll have his teammate Zach Wells. Starting back there in P3, Brody Disher. To his outside, in the Walker's Ridge Plantation 85 machine, is going to be Wyatt Walker. Stephen Hott, he'll fire off from P5 tonight. And to his outside, be the co-owner of Hayes and Boots Motorsports. It's going to be Corey Hazelwood in that Cooper Equipment Rentals 88 machine. Stu Rat will start back in 7th tonight for Backdraft Motorsports. Good looking paint scheme on there from him tonight. Speaking of paint schemes, in the Little Debbie machine, the co-owner of Hayes and Boots Motorsports is going to be Bryson Witherspoon. Travis Nitri looking for a good night tonight, sitting second in the points. He'll fire off from 9th spot. To his outside, he'll have the owner-operator of Raise the Bar Racing and the 14 machine, Tyler Barr. John Walker going to start in the 11th spot tonight for Hayes and Boots Motorsports. To his outside, going to be Garrett Bates for Raise the Bar Racing in the 31 machine. Matt Mitchell out of Canada for Raise the Bar Racing in the 69 Alpine Stars machine. He'll fire from the 13th spot tonight. And to his outside, he'll have the 6th Kyle Bolin in the KLB Farms machine for Backdraft Motorsports. And rounding out the field tonight, Buzzy Mongold going to make his start from P15 tonight for his league debut. And that'll do it for your field here at Stafford tonight. As we get ready to fire these guys off, Jay Stoumelin joining me up in the booth tonight.
Yes, sir.
Gonna be a good show here.
I'm just praying for Hazelwood here tonight.
He's
Honestly,
had a rough go of it, man.
I'm just hoping to see this man finish a race without having a crushed quarter panel or something.
It's been rough for Hazelwood.
Dude's got a crazy paint budget. Wells Gordon on top here, no surprise tonight.
Yeah. Wells got out-qualified for once in his iRacing career.
Bright. That dude's got to have so many first-place qualifier trophies. It's crazy.
He's got the most poles probably ever in iRacing, or on his way to it.
Not a statistic I don't know if I want to be part of.
Let's see if he can finish it out here. Stafford is tricky track. It can turn into one lane, but there's 15 street stocks out here. They might be able to get enough rubber down to get a high lane going. These guys don't have to pit tonight. No tires in the pits anyways. Plenty of fuel. Pace car is off. Jesse Gordon, Zach Wells getting ready to take him to the green here. Here we go. Down into one, and there is a black flag right now on Jesse Gordon leaving the start early. Jesse gonna have to come in and serve that by the next lap. Oh, Hazelwood. Speaking of, every time you talk about him, about lost it out of 4 there.
I was curious what happened there. It seemed like Jesse and Brody kind of got going a little quicker than Wyatt and Wells there. That's one way to go into the pits, I guess.
Jesse having to dip down, serve a black flag there. Brody pretty aggressive. Looked like he lifted up Jesse's rear end a couple of times there on the start. We talked about it. Brody has gotten a lot better, but very, very aggressive. Been an aggressive driver since we've been racing with him for about a year. And
yeah, I think Brody struggles to kind of pick his moments sometimes, but it is what it is. We all struggle with that. You know, I'm sure everyone out here wants to throw bump and runs at each other, but it's too much respect.
Couple drivers racing side by side right now. Travis Nitri on the outside of Tyler Barr. As we're watching the battle for 7th and 8th back there.
And Travis is up there in points too. He's very quietly. Oh, just a little bump.
Oh!
We talk about the bump and run, and well, it almost happened.
There it was.
No damage there.
Up front so far, Brody running away with this one. Stephen Hott, Wyatt Walker. Yep.
Stewrat's in there, Matthew Stewart.
Stewart not known for short track prowess, but having a good run out here so far.
That guy likes to go real fast, real left on them big ovals. He likes to do it while you're doing 220 miles an hour.
Cars coming at you here out of turn 4.
Definitely been one of the cleaner starts we've had this week.
Yeah, nobody in the air. Oh, as you say that, yeah. Tyler Barr getting his formula drift on in the back there.
Yeah, I think every week every day this week we've had a race. There's been a car upside down or in the air, and well, we're not there yet.
We got some side-by-side action here. Wells looking inside of his teammate. Seeing if he can get a line under Wyatt Walker. Stewart, meanwhile, looking to the high side. 16 to go here. The Redemption Weekly Racing Series Street Stock Shootout. If you want to come race with Redemption Weekly Racing Series, look us up on Facebook. Shoot us a message. Our admins will get back to you. We can get you in the league. 6 coming up on 7 series here pretty soon that we run each week.
Yeah, we're gonna be busy probably until the end of the year, huh?
Yeah, and right on through it. Currently booked out to February right now.
Perfect.
Wyatt Walker closing in on 2nd place right now.
Yeah, I know Wyatt likes these a lot. He likes to be up in the fight. Travis is trying to get up there past Tyler. A little sideways, Jesse.
Looking at John Walker's paint here tonight.
I did see that.
And
I did see that.
He just about had me fooled for Stewart.
Yep. It's very. I know Matt's out here with a new paint tonight as well. He added some black into his paint, and now they look wildly similar.
There's Stewart, and there's John Walker.
Wildly similar.
Good luck calling that from back here.
There's one way you know. It's a telltale sign. You know you're dealing with Stewart. Some orange rims.
That is true. That is true.
That's his calling card here in iRacing, his orange rims.
Stewart has his own painter on his team, but paints all his cars himself. Takes great pride in doing it. Does a good job.
Yeah, he does do a pretty good job. So I know we only have, 25 out here tonight. What are these tires going to be looking like towards the end of this race?
Hot. About like Zach Wells brake rotors, if you saw them going into one.
All right, so on fire is the answer.
They're going to be slick. Oh, Wyatt up under the 84, Stephen Hott. Oh, and he's got to catch it. Let's hop on board here with Wyatt Walker. Here you go. This will give you an idea what these tires are going to be like.
Only 9 to go. I don't think they're too worried about saving tire. Wyatt is doing everything he can to get up there. That is a low line there done on the apron.
Using every bit of real estate Stafford has to offer.
Which it ain't much, but it's there.
I mean, they're sliding these things to the
Yeah,
corner.
they
Look
are.
at that. Wyatt had to catch it right there, coming out of 2.
Yeah, Jesse was pretty much sideways in every corner right now. I mean, I can't tell if he's pushing it or not. You know.
Haven't talked about Witherspoon, but he's back here. All 4 tires on the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's a good thing we haven't talked about him, because normally, this week it's just been, oh no, Bryson's upside down. Tonight he is right side up.
He's looking for a line around Kyle Boland right now, but
I hear
hard
he
to
was.
come by.
I hear he was trying to get an upside down paint scheme though, so when he lands on his roof, it'll all be all right.
Oh man. Oh, he's gonna take a peek inside of Kyle.
Ooh. Kyle Boland, the only one running that street stock model out here tonight.
Yeah. Kyle in the only Ford in the field.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Die
what, if you
hard
know Kyle
Ford fan.
Boland, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Travis gets a little sideways out of the corner.
Travis right now running the 8th spot. Right now your big mover on the board, believe it or not, Kyle Boland. He's up 4 spots right now, running in that 10th spot.
I heard he put a EcoBoost engine in his lawnmower. I can't confirm or deny that happened, but that's what I was told.
Races mowers in real life, I would not be surprised.
There's Ford parts on that mower somewhere, I promise.
Buzzy Mongold out here. He's keeping it clean. Oh,
man. These tires are getting slick.
You asked how them tires were, so there you go.
I mean, even watching Jesse in some of these corners, he's just it's almost like that Formula Ford, little yacht out action you want to be fast.
Good save there from Buzzy. Yeah, you do have to keep these things on the loose side to keep them fast. Right on the edge of out of control.
Yep.
Up front, these front 4 have broken away from the pack.
It's been pretty clean with these top 4. Not a lot of changes. We think we got, we're coming here to...
Wells! Oh, no!
Wells!
Wells! He's going to spin it to the infield as Brody's going to take the white flag.
Second to last lap for Wells.
So Stu-Rat up to
P4.
Yeah. Stu-Rat's going to take P4. Oh.
Ooh, Steven was going in pretty deep there.
Drove it in deep.
Oh,
out of 4.
Wyatt and Steven. That's close.
At the line. Scoring has it to 84. Stephen Hott going to take P2. Wyatt P3. And Brody, of course, going to get the win here tonight. Brody Duscher getting it done. Stu-Rat P4 after Wells spun it. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I can't imagine that Jesse Gordon is too happy with that one. We should kind of see what happened there at the start. Brody and Jesse were real close there.
Yeah, we can definitely go ahead and back that up. We'll take a look at the start real quick and then go down and talk to our drivers. All right, so we're watching right now Brody under pace laps, and he's behind Jesse Gordon.
Start of the race here.
Yeah. As we're coming to get the green here, so going through turn 1 and 2 right there. Now here's 3 and 4. This is where it gets a bit aggressive. Our restarts are on, watch this, 2, 3, and that one is really hard. And then Jesse chose safety there.
I mean,
Jesse chose safety leaving early. You can't. I get the restart zone. I'll show you right here. Look, you're in the restart zone right here. This, in between these 2 cones that you see, is the restart zone. Now the way our starts work on pavement is on green is when you go, when the race first starts. The restarts are on leaders. So if we drop this down, I'll show you. Look at the side real quick. And we'll see where this becomes a problem. Because staying tucked up behind somebody is not a huge deal. It's, I mean, right there. You got Jesse's
Two.
car. Watch the rear end. Right there. There. And Jesse's like, okay, I'm going to get turned if I don't go.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah,
Uh,
Jesse. I mean, you
that,
can't slow down.
that.
If Jesse Gordon would have tried to back up Brody there to keep pace, that would have been a lot worse of a situation.
Yeah, you can stack up a field. Just unfortunately, in a situation like that, you you let yourself get turned, and the other person gets the penalty. I mean, that's what ends up happening there. It's sounds crazy, but that's how it goes. That's how the iRacing scoring system would see it. Now watch Wyatt Walker, right? Like Wyatt Walker wants to get close to Zach Wells here on the start, but it's not the same, right? Like that's totally different. Okay, and when you're inside the cockpit here with Brody, which we'll just switch over to that camera real quick, and I'll show you the difference here. This is this is coming to the green. We are at lap 0, folks. This is where stuff becomes unnecessary. So Jesse's car is being lifted up. Three bumps. The first and third one lifted him up. And like we talked about earlier in the broadcast, these cars are extremely loose, very susceptible to being turned around. And so, I mean, I get it. You want to not get turned, but at the same time, as the starter, you can't leave early. You just gotta sit there, take it. If Brody spins you, then Brody receives the huge penalty for it, and that's gonna be on him. But that's how the start of that race went. So let's go back and talk with our top 3.
All right, let's get down here with our top 3 and see if we can get a hold of these drivers. Wyatt Walker, P3 tonight. You got a copy?
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, it looked like a real tight race out there up front tonight. You want to tell us how it went for you, how it looked out of your windshield?
Yeah. I guess this is about the definition of a one-lane track you can get. Knew it needed to be good in qualifying. I missed it a little bit, but was able to capitalize a few spots on the start. Unfortunate for Gordon, but that helped me out too. And then we was just following Steve, and I'd get on him, and then I'd mess up. Almost let Wells around me, but he got under me, and I think he got loose, so he had to check up. And I was just kind of hoping that Hall would slip up, but of course he didn't until we got to the last turn, and I think we finished about as close as you could, so you can't ask much better than that. Got into him once, definitely wasn't nothing intentional there. I just realized you can't even touch people with these cars, but hopefully there's nothing there, and it was definitely not intentional.
Yeah, it looked real tight out there, and it was definitely a hard track to pass on today. You got any sponsors you want to shout out today?
Hey, got to thank y'all guys for putting this on. A lot of fun. RWRS Plantations, Swan Fox Graphics, and Hayes and Booth Motorsports.
I think it was P3 tonight, Wyatt Walker in the 85 machine. Let's move on to P2 finisher tonight, Stephen Hott in the 84. Tell us how your race went out there tonight.
Yeah, first of all, I hate it for Jesse. He's super fast, and he definitely deserves to be up here tonight. And appreciate Wyatt racing me clean. He could have bumped and run me numerous times. Much like Wyatt said, though, talk about a one-lane track. I mean, there was really just the only way I was going to get around Brody was to move him, and I'm just not going to do that. So, I was waiting for him to make a mistake, and anytime he made a mistake, I could just barely get alongside of him, and then he'd just pull me in the corner, and I didn't want to give up, a decent P2, so figured we just hang on here, and bad luck lately, so needed a good run, and so that's what we get out of it, and yeah.
No, I'd say P2 is a pretty good run out here with this group of guys we got. Let's hear about your sponsors.
Yeah, got to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for everything I have. Got to thank my team, Backdraft Motorsports, for everything you guys do. got to thank Redemption Weekly Racing Series, all the guys that run that, and put a ton of effort into doing all this. I got to thank the sponsors that have come alongside Redemption Weekly Racing Series, Contango, PCs by Thomas, Stafford Driving Range. Just appreciate all you guys, and appreciate all the drivers that come out here and attend these races. Without you guys, the league doesn't exist. You guys are the show, so appreciate each and every one of you. Congrats to Brody on getting the win tonight. Good job. And yeah, he blocked that last corner right there, and heck of a finish between me and Wyatt, and appreciate Wyatt Racing to playing again.
For sure, thank you. That was a very close race out there. Moving on to our winner tonight, Brody Duscher, in the 909 car. Looks like you grabbed the lead early and just held on to it. Tell us how it felt for you out there.
Yeah, what a race. This track is not really my favorite track to be on. As he said and as White said, one lane, it's all it is. If you don't make a mistake, you're not going to get past. So I had to be as consistent as I possibly could to keep this lead, and we're able to get it done there in the last corner. I made sure to hold the bottom just as good as I can so he couldn't get under me at all. It sucks for Jesse. He was definitely faster than me and should have been on the top step, but some unfortunate stuff happened for him in the beginning of the race, so happy to be up here, and good run to Steven and Wyatt.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all did a great job out there tonight. Congratulations on your win. You got any sponsors you want to let us know about tonight?
Yeah, first off, thank you guys for putting all the show on. Everybody over there at Redemption Weekly Racing Series, you guys are awesome shows every race. And MRT Tires, Road Construction, MM Motorsports, Polaris Razor, and anybody else I missed. Oh, and Monroe Truck Equipment. Thank you guys.
All right, there you have it. Winner tonight in the 909, Brody Duscher.
All right, we appreciate y'all watching Redemption Weekly Racing Series. This has been the Street Stock Shootout. Again, if y'all want to come race with us, shoot us some messages on Facebook, and we can get you in the league. We'll talk to you guys next week.